And also speaking of you, with regards to the planet Zebwell, what do you have planned? Of course. Of course, talking about military planning on paper is no way to get an has no way to get any kind of results. Or basically just talking about things on paper is not anything. But we still have many questions. In order executing that plan, huh? I'm gonna look up this because I feel this is extremely important. I love that idiom. I was like, yes, 在纸上谈兵. But I mean, like, determining a plan on paper is. This is called 稍显. Let's see. 稍显. Executing this plan, but executing that plan, perhaps it was rather somewhat too early there. Too early, huh? Wasn't it? Ah. If it would please, if it would make, if you are not happy, then I will. Like, this is probably the person they've been talking to. Ah. If you're not happy, I will apologize to you right here. You have your methods. On this point, we're all the same. I hope you'll be able to. I hope you'll be able to obtain the results that will make all of the committee members happy, Mr. Kellum. 22. 产下农项 or is this the ending? I don't know. I'm just looking up something really quick. Yeah, just make sure. The appearance of cruelty. Inside the yard was a table. When I was young, I would always eat in this yard whenever the weather was nice. With all of my family, I would eat with them. So when I heard other people's voices in the yard, I hurried over. But there was only the figure of my father. On the table was a on the table was a what do they call that? The thing you put in your cigarettes in? What do they call that in English again? The cigarette dish? No, it's like the smoke dish. Oh my goodness, I'm actually blanking out. I know what it is. Like, it's that thing where, like, when someone finishes a cigarette, they put it in. Oh, your ashtray. It's called an ashtray in English. I see. That makes sense. So it's related to Changping. Yeah. 招阔. I'm gonna have to look. So anyway, in case anyone can read that on the stream, good luck. No. It's Qin. So it's the Warring States period. I'm trying to remember which. Oh, anyway. So on the table was an ashtray. Inside was a cigarette that hadn't been put out. Father just silently stared at the flame from that cigarette. He didn't even know that he completely didn't notice my existence. He was only just watching that. Thoughts that have without any way of communicating. Is basically the name of this scene. So he doesn't know 思念. My father had this empty look in him, and he talked to himself, and he said this to himself. So. They've come back. You've come back. Did he have to go somewhere else again? My most important family member. He was going to abandon me by myself to go elsewhere. I don't know why. I remember that kind of unsettling feeling. Father was going to go to do some sort of thing. At that time, who was the person that spoke to Father? I have control of her again. I don't see anything of interest. We don't know what was her father anyway. Was her father Marcel Kellum? Oh, we've got a new place. 1. Who's this? This person. Just where have I seen this person? It must be. That's right. I've seen this person on the television and on TV. He was the main character of this TV series I liked. Huh? Xianos B. Xian. The doctor was on TV? This was a TV series with a psychiatrist, Xianos, as the main character. Xian was the most brilliant psychiatrist in all the world. He was the foremost expert in the field of researching people's memories. So he would always be in danger. Let's see. He would always be under threat of bad guys trying to he would always be captured by bad guys or threatened by them and always entering into danger. in that episode, I remember that there was a person who used a gun from outside the room to threaten him. And that person asked Xian to help the person on the other side of the phone. It was a story of a person who asked Xian to help a person on the other side of the phone regain their memories. When I was young, I really liked this TV series. And I also thought to myself as I watched, one day I want to be a person just like him. Let me get back to the topic. I don't think I've asked... Doctor, I don't think I've asked your name. May I ask what your name is? What is your name? Xian himself. How could this be? How could this be? Huh? He? You say a TV series? Just what are you saying? Oh, okay, a woman's voice like, I think that's enough now. You say that you want to be like Xian himself, Xian. And so that's why you always imitated television series and pretended to be the character of Xian. The newspaper Xian wrote for was the Central News, but placed over there was a faded old unrecognizable copy of the Sunshine News. You don't have any kind of typewriter. On that table is only a luggage for traveling. All you've been doing is been sitting in that wooden chair and opening and closing that luggage over and over again. And on that bookshelf, there really isn't that many books. There isn't all that many books on that bookshelf. The floorboards all around are all full of holes. And so that's why there are nailed many wooden boards. The hole in that wall isn't the bullet hole. All it is are normal cracks. And also there's a painting with a worthless painting that's already completely blackened. You move the table from other rooms, and in accordance with the room, and place it in a